Hello, everybody. My name is Thomas, and before we start the presentation, I think we should wait 1 or 2 minutes. Hello again. My name is Thomas, and we should wait 1 minute before we start. Okay, 2 minutes past 4 p.m. Thank you very much here for joining the webinar AI in Manufacturing. Before I start the presentation, I have 3 important notes for you. One note is that this webinar will be recorded, and tomorrow every participant will receive an email with this presentation and as well as with an email link where the recorded version is placed online. Second, I'm moderator and presenter in one person. So in case of any questions or notes, please use here the chat function. And after my presentation, I run through and try to answer all questions or notes you have. And secondly, for your time expectations, we have prepared here, my team and me have prepared 13 slides. I think we need 20 to 30 minutes to run through this presentation. And after, we have a couple of minutes time for questions. We can start right now. So AI and manufacturing at Hannover Messe next year. If we start this storytelling, I think this is mandatory here to mention that the Hannover Messe is the world's leading platform for industrial innovation. And if we look at our visitor statistics from this year and what should we expect the next year, we can say definitely that our exhibitors can expect around about 125,000 visitors with a very international atmosphere and as well as with a very high characteristic of decision makers physically here in Hanover. But Hannover Messe is not only interesting for our trade visitors. On the other side, also the Hannover Messe has a high political impact. That means that the Hannover Messe also welcome, or we expect around about 300 international delegation, politics from Germany's government, as well as European and all over the world. By the way, Brazilian will be our partner country. So in Latin America, we will be next year a high visibility. Over and over, or why it is mandatory here to mention at this point for exhibitors, this means a high visibility at the epicenter of industrial transformation. And this is one big unique selling point for you as potential exhibitors here to join in this event next year starting 20th of April. So Hanover covers the entire industrial value chain from automation to energy over digitalization as well as to industrial supply and future hub. This is mandatory to mention because my next slide gives you a brief update which topics and themes the Hanover Messe summarized, and these topics and themes will be definitely AI connected. And this is also a big benefit for you as potential exhibitors to join in, why the Hanover Messe brings together providers and users of software and hardware related to AI. Here our visitors, and this is our big aim, here our visitors come to experience how AI transforms production and how it creates real value for the industry. And you as our potential exhibitors are an important key factor for this big theme. And if we focus these themes, we can say that the heartbeats here in Hall 27. Here in Hall 27, the new AI and manufacturer area brings together the most relevant application and solutions. In Hall 27, we implement this new area, and if we go deeper, this means on the one side, well, maybe first another storytelling or another part of the storytelling before we run through these deeper aspects, we can say that this year and next year we have storytelling not only from our side, on the other side also our exhibitors showcase AI in industry already and use the Hanover Messe as central platform to showcase their most relevant advanced AI products. These examples here take place this year, and definitely these exhibitors will be joined in again. But this is important for our storytelling, that existing exhibitors use the Hanover Messe to use the high visibility related to AI to present the innovation they still have, or they definitely have. And related to this and related to our questionnaires from our trade visitors and related to our feedback from our exhibitors this year, we create a special AI in manufacturing area in Hall 27, where the heart beats, I mentioned already. And this AI in manufacturing area is in the center of Hall 27, direct across the main entrance of Hall 27 and very close to very important key exhibitors from the Hanover Messe like Siemens, EFM, Phoenix Contact, Beckhoff, or Retail. And if you join in here, these AI and manufacturing area, you have two options to participate. On the one side, you can build up your own booth very close to our AI Experience Pavilion. You see this already here in an image. By the way, this image is also created with the help of AI. And the second option to participate, to be a part of the AI Experience Pavilion. Again, Hall 27 is the center of AI and manufacturing. Two options to participate: with an own booth construction, very close to this pavilion, or on the other way, you can join in here with an option with an AI Experience Pavilion. The AI Experience Pavilion is the center of the AI and manufacturing area at Hanover Messe. And here you or other companies have the possibility to demonstrate how artificial intelligence transforms industrial production. Live, visible, and directly connected to the market. Remember, 125,000 trade visitors we expect will join in the Hanover Messe next year, and Hall 27, the biggest hall, the hall with the most exhibitors, and also an opposite to key brands like Siemens, EFM, and so on. And here, technology makes decision makers. Why we mentioned these in that way? Because, and you see this here already in this picture, the AI Experience Pavilion and in general the AI manufacturing area have the possibility where decision makers meet. Decision makers are our target group from trade visitors, engineering, production leaders, shop floor, manager, researchers, and so on, are our targets group. And from our communication and together with you as our exhibitors, we promote before the Hannover Messe starts very strong these AI and manufacturing area, and as well as the Experience Pavilion. And if you ask me, hey Thomas, what are the reasons here to join in this pavilion, we can definitely say that there is a high visibility given, as I mentioned before. On the other side, this is the center of our communication where AI and manufacturing take place on the one side, and as well as together with other services, and other services will be named from my side a bit later. Here you can say, let me say, gets qualified leads. We have different kind of services provide for our exhibitors, but here together with a smooth atmosphere, with a small lounge, with a bar, with space for showcases, you as exhibitors have the potential to address concrete contacts and new leads. By the way, one result also of our questionnaires are that our trade visitors request showcase. So here I will definitely address, if you join in, it makes absolutely sense. If you have an AI showcase, then please definitely we find the condition and also space here to join in the AI Experience Pavilion. And by the way, this is an easy participation option. So a turnkey package, let's say, ready to use, professional managed, and also with a high effective. And the next question, okay, we have two kind of participation option in the AI Experience Pavilion. On the one side, a classical demo here with the window box, let me say. And if you're already an exhibitors in another hall at the Hannover Messe, you can also join in with the second participation option. The benefits are here also easy participation, high visibility, stand construction is already given, and electrical connection, Wi-Fi, and so on. And also you profit here from the smooth atmosphere, from launch and networking, and so on. And for all other exhibitors who join in the Hannover Messe, who can get also the visibility at this AI experience, so you can book a classical workstations. And the benefits at this workstations is you have the opportunity to be visible in two spots of Hannover Messe. One spot is here in the AI manufacturing area, concrete in the AI Experience Pavilion. And on the other side, if you are an exhibitor in Hall 15, by the way, also in the digitalization environment, you can use these two spots to lead your target groups between these two running points we provide for you. And I mentioned already the services, and the AI Experience Pavilion will be a part of our tours. What kind of tours we have? We already collect very well experiences with the technology tour AI. So we provide this tour, and for some euro you can buy in as a running stop. And the other opportunity is you can join in also in the dynamic AI tour. The difference is that the technology tour is a guiding tour from our side. Not more than 25 participants will be joining. After the tour, if you are to a stop, we hand over the contact data. Also, overall, only 6 tour stops will be or are planned for the AI tour, and you will get as a running stop 10 to 15 minutes, an exclusive presentation to this audience, up to 25 participants. And if we look at the dynamic tours, these services we have also experiences from this year. This is more a self-guiding tour from our visitors, and via our app and QR code, these trade visitors can also be enter your booth, your workstation, your pod, or your single booth presentation, and to collect your provided information related to AI. As soon as we have here the pricing, we will share with you definitely. The other services, and also very important and relating to the AI Experience Pavilion and to all other exhibitors, we have 4 very nice, let me say, lead generate rockets. On the one side, we have our master classes. This is a pre-qualified option for you, so to qualify the registration beforehand. Also, we will record the session and provide this after the session. And your, as masterclass provider, can welcome up to 50 participants. This option will be placed, or this infrastructure will be placed in our solution labs, Hall 26, Hall 11, and Hall 12. If we had a critical number of submissions from the master classes, we must definitely think about if we increase our infrastructure so to provide more rooms. But my important note at this point related to, because you're my audience, related to AI and manufacturing, please, as much as you know you will buy in a masterclass for a very cheap price, please submit very soon at our website. This is still possible. And after, maybe in January, we summarized all our collection and decide if we build new infrastructure for the crowded number of submissions of masterclasses, or if we make a stop of the submissions and then we only catch up the, at this point, already submitted masterclasses. The same procedure is for our new product roundtables, but in comparison to the masterclasses, only 6 to 10 participants can join in this roundtable. So in a smaller and a more private atmosphere, let me say, only 25 minutes. But here you has also the opportunity to pre-select the attendance before the Hannover Messe starts. After the event, we share the information to you via our tool. Speed dating, the last option where you will get leads, but for a very cheap price. This is more or less spontaneous conversation related to a special topics, in our case AI and manufacturing, and also a duration from approximately, it's a kind of elevator pitch, speed dating, 7 minutes per interested. You as a speed dating provider has the opportunity to, together with 6 to 10 additional, to talk with potential customers from you to discuss about the AI manufacturing. And the expert stages are our solution labs. Every exhibitors of the AI manufacturing area is welcome to submit professional content-driven talks for our expert stages. And here the call for participation is already online. We as Hannover Messe curate the program and will schedule the time slots in, I expect, February here to you, and inform the successful submitted lectures then, and inform all participants. But the best option here for a free possibility in a professional setup with a stage and audience atmosphere to talk about content-driven AI and manufacturing. Again, Hannover Messe is not only the physical presence on the one side. Hannover Messe is at least, or Hannover Messe doesn't end at your booth. By the way, press and media visibility, I definitely highlight our press preview, 25th of February. Here, exhibitors have the opportunity to present around about 1,500 journalists 8 weeks before the Hannover Messe start, what they plan at Hannover Messe. And here, please use the possibility to catch up journalists at 25th of February here in Hanover with a classical tabletop up, and profit from the availability of the international journalism atmosphere. And last but not least, digital communication. We definitely promote not only here with this webinar. Parallel, we have different kind of marketing activities in style to promote AI and manufacturing in Hall 27, and as well as the AI Experience Pavilion. And if you ask me, okay, hey Thomas, so how many exhibitors do you expect in the AI Experience Pavilion? For the moment, we plan around about 40 to 60 exhibitors to join. And if we need more space, we definitely will find a space to generate, or a way to generate more space. 40 to 60 exhibitors means on the AI Experience Pavilion, and as well as in the AI manufacturing area. But please keep in mind, the heart of AI and manufacturing is Hall 27. But AI and 27, and I mentioned on the second or third slide, is all over the Hannover Messe. digitalization and hyperscaler will be present in Hall 14 to 17, like SAP, AWS, Microsoft, Dell, and so on. Classical robotics companies like Egos or Highwind, also with the connection to AI, will be placed in Hall 26, together with defense, by the way, and in Hall 2011, Hall 11 to 13 with energy, future hub, and as well as automation companies will be also present AI and manufacturing showcase together with these exhibitors which will be placed there. But these exhibitors has also the opportunity with second participation to join in our main area I mentioned the last 18 minutes. Last but not least, definitely if we summarized our story I have presented here to you, is definitely we have a lot of benefits why it makes sense to join in. High visibility, a straight communication channel, providers and users come together with a crowding number, definitely. And these are three main important points why it makes sense to join in. And please keep in mind, we have a very low barrier here to jump in, a low barrier cost revenue, let me say, to join in. So from our perspective, nice opportunities to join a demo port workstation and also be part of AI tours or solution labs, together with a classical symbol own booth participation, also possible in Hall 27 and in the rest of the Hannover Messe. And this is possible, and more information are available at our website, in our shop. And AI manufacturing, and not only me, together with my colleague Gerd Freiling, Annika Tomzig, and the rest of the Hannover Messe team, after sales, cross-selling, and so on. We are here at your disposal, so please use the opportunity here to join in this best option related to AI and manufacturing. That's the end of my presentation. 20 minutes is fine. I will jump over to my chat. And here for you, the possibility to place question or notes or other points. Okay, I see no. Leon, what are the main themes you are expecting next year when it comes to AI and Hannover Messe? Yeah, in general, AI and Hannover Messe, definitely. So we promote this very strict. But another topic, so from my environment and from my experience, from my talks I have with my exhibitors, definitely the point cloud and platform, data security as well. These should be also partly big themes, and from my key accounts and also the other exhibitors, these are, yeah. So when I talk with them, had a discussion, we talked a lot of cloud platforms beside AI and manufacturing. Sophia, you ask, let me say, a little bit as a selling guy. So from my perspective, my recommendation, go ahead with Hall 14 and buy in with a second participation in Hall 27. You profit from both spots, Hall 14 and 15, SAP, AWS, Huawei, these are all placed there. And definitely they, let me say, collect a lot of trade visitors. And depending on your other themes you have at your booth, I'm not sure what company you are, by the way, but if you have also cloud security, data collections, classical ERP system, manufacturing execution systems, Hall 14, if these are also combined themes, Hall 14 is the best spot, but please consider or think about if a second participation, and in your case with the classical workstation, not more than 2,000 euro, join in 27 and profit here from the pavilion. Yeah. No, MES, Industrieinformatik, thank you. I know this Hall 14 and 15, best spot for you, but please consider I can mention again, 2,000 euros, best option here to join in as well, the Experience Pavilion. If you focus only on AI, then maybe it makes sense to join in all 27. But in comparison to our historia we have with Industrie Informatik, and every year you will be exhibitors in this hall. So for my mindset, let me say, it's a good spurt. Go ahead with Hall 14 and have a second participation in Hall 27. How many visitors are you expecting to actually visit Hall 27? Yeah, the point is, as much as we can collect. We did not collect for every hall how many, so we did not track for how many or how many visitors enter separate halls. From my experience, and Hall 27, let me say, can look also a bit like Hall number 9 from the past because of the exhibitors which are placed there. And from my personal feeling, and yes, I'm a part of Hannover Messe, but Hall 9 was definitely one of the crowdiest hall we have at this point. Yeah, Afan, the second part of your question, as some of the visitors who attend the show will not be too interested in it, so can you give an approximate figure? Can you explain again, what did you mean in detail? So from my perspective, masterclasses, roundtables, stages, and Hannover Messe is definitely characterized by showcases. This is more or less a good possibility to get in direct talks with exhibitors to find out how special showcases works and so on. So I see a lot of opportunities for these trade visitors which are not so interested in AI to find out how does work hydrogen. Maybe I need a security solution for my shop floor area, or maybe I need a new CAD engineering solution, or how does the digital twin works. So at this point, Hannover Messe has a crowding number of exhibitors which showcase these, let me say, umbrella of other themes. Yeah, Sophia, I go ahead with your. Okay. So, Sophia, otherwise, after these webinar, for example, or we can schedule a phone call tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, maybe more or less detail more or less to discuss in the detail where was the best option for Industrie Informatik. Okay. Okay, wonderful. So thank you so much here at this point for the questions and yeah, for the oral and written communication. Let me say 30 minutes are nearly over. We have to say thank you here for your participation, for your time to join in, and hopefully in any case, questions related to Hannover Messe, please feel free to contact Annika, Gerd, or me. And from my side, all the best. Right now, we will close the webinar. We get in touch. Hopefully, see you next April in Hanover.